You're welcome to the white carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV app. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu, and today we are taking you through all the interesting issues that happened in the entertainment industry through the week. For instance, Shatta Wale posed on stage for the first time in his music career life to take a photo because he says he doesn't have an idea how it feels like to pose on stage to take a photo. We'll bring you excerpts of that. He did that during the Biz Awards that happened exactly a week ago. And Anklebo's Women on Fire, the women are on fire at the National Theatre, and those are live feed, live visuals. You are getting the plays ongoing at the National Theatre, and those are just excerpts coming to you right here on the white carpet from the National Theatre. We have a lot more interesting issues, and today we have superb guests passing through. You don't want to miss any bit of the white carpet. Stay with me. If you just tuned in, you are with us here on the white carpet on Joy News on Multi TV. So let me take you straight to the National Theatre, where Anklebo's play Women on Fire is happening right now. Just enjoy excerpts from there.
We went for conferences and so on, and people just didn't understand it was all for academic pursuits. So they kept reporting to my husband. My husband said I should stop the program as proof that I was not having an affair with him. And when I refused, he gave me a divorce and kicked me out. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. His kicking me out was the turning point in my life. It taught me first and foremost not to depend on anyone but myself and my own. Nobody owes me anything, and I am responsible for myself. So I stopped leaning on people and depending on even the company. And here I am. It's touching my soul. I had nowhere to turn. I had nowhere to go. The sight of my dreams, thought it would leave me underneath. I thought I'd never make it through. I had no hope to hold on to. I thought I would break. I didn't know my own strength, and I crashed down, and I tumbled, but I did not crumble. I got through all the pain. I didn't know my own strength, so in my darkest time, my faith kept me alive. I picked myself back up, hold my head up high. I was not built to break. I didn't know my own strength. There were so many times I wanted to hug it through. Thought it took all that I could take. Didn't know my own strength, and I crashed down, and I tumbled, but I did not crumble. I got through all the pain. Oh, I didn't know my own strength. I picked myself back up, hold my head up high. I was not built to break. Didn't know my own strength.
Amelia, look, can't you see that this is simply too small for you? Where are you going? Yes, Ruby and luggage. Ruby.
That is just a teaser for Women on Fire. You haven't seen the fire yet. You could make a date with Anklebo at the National Theatre tomorrow. So if you're not there today, this is just to tease you, to get you on your feet and make sure you find your way there tomorrow. National Theatre, there are 2 shows. 4 p.m. and then 8 p.m. You definitely can catch one to satisfy your curiosity, just in case I aroused that right now. Let's also see what happened last night. Yemi Alade has been in Ghana looking for her Johnny. You want to see if she found her Johnny? Right, then there you are. Just watch for yourself and see whether she found him or not. The Nigerian Afro-pop singer Yemi headlined the maiden edition of Pearl's VIP Nights at the Soho Bar and Restaurant at Marina Mall here in Accra, which also marked the launch of Pearl's sister site, pearls.com.gh. Her performance the night has been described as masterclass by her patrons, as the diva gave a thrilling show which, according to them, was breathtaking, and patrons could barely resist her performance. The event, which was held with huge presence from Ghanaian celebrities who came to support on the night, also saw other performances. I really do hope you enjoyed. But hey, this lady Peace Hyde, she never hides anything. Right, so see what she's doing. Oh my goodness, somebody will say OMG. She's got it, she's flaunting it. What else can you just watch? Just enjoy the sight of it. Oh, okay. It's okay, you've had enough. Yemi Alade was the winner of the first edition of the Peak Talent Show back in 2009. She won the 1 million naira grand prize and started work in the music industry. Today, when she gets on stage, she's able to move her fans so much that So that's Yemi Alade. Well, I think she some way somehow found one kind of a journey. You saw the man, the way he's boogieing at Peace Hyde. I wonder when she would try to hide anything. Well, so let's also get to see Shatta Wale pose for the camera for the first time in his life, I would say, on stage. Just enjoy that one too.
Before he will settle for his memorable picture on the so-called Stunning Bass Awards stage, Shatta Wale promised he would do anything to protect the Bass Awards concept.
But if it be Dancehall Awards, I swear I will kill for Dancehall Awards. If in my life, this is what we are fighting for. I beg you, if you get phone, make you take me picture small, because we are not take picture plus award for stage like this before. So today, take me picture. Make people take me picture. Cameraman, give people where they take picture. Put that for. You know your name, my name is like bring her. Bring her. You hate her, make you know they hate me. If you go hate your family people, if you them they do, not be me. But if you hate me, I swear, if you this kind of things they see, you know go beg. All the artists when they stop hating me and things, they don't want to support me and things. If you say they will see, that be God the one. Yeah, hold on for me.
But whilst he was doing this, the crowd went wild for whatever reason and started hurling objects onto the arena of the show. This prompts the showbiz team to ask if it does not remind Ghanaians of May 9. Ghanaians have such a short memory, especially at the Accra Sports Stadium, where the memories of 129 people who lost their lives during a football match still lingers on. Well, I leave you to be the judge.
Well, I thought I saw the policeman throw something. Maybe I had lead vision. I didn't see right. Right, so sometime we could also be trying out some selfies today. I think I'll do that. Who would I want to do that with? Okay, I'll decide as the show goes on. I'll need a selfie right here. I haven't done that live on air. I haven't taken a selfie live on air before, so I'll do that right here. Yesterday was Farmers' Day, and so forgive me, I should have actually started singing some specially dedicated song for our farmers in Ghana. Better late than never. So to all our farmers in Ghana, congratulations. We are proud of you. Continue working hard to feed us. We have small mouths, so it's not too much to feed us, right? But yesterday, as part of marking the day, we had an all-natural products bazaar taking place at the Du Bois Center. It is all in effort to promote our locally made products to help you understand that we should eat what we grow, and eating what we grow doesn't only mean eating it inside, but of course on your skin. You can have it in your jewelry, your dressing, all that comes together in making eat what we grow here. So let's quickly take snippets of what happened at the bazaar, and when we come back, I have these two ladies joining me in studio to tell me more about that. And of course, later on in the show, we have this fantastic looking gentleman who believes so much that when your branding is quality, it takes you places. We have all that's coming right here. For now, let's go through the bazaar right here on the white carpet. The bazaar saw the display of locally produced products ranging from food items, cosmetics, jewelry made of wood, metals, horns and bones. There were also local prints made into bags, purses, dresses and a host of other products. Fulera Seidu is a social entrepreneur. She tells us about how she's able to turn bones, horns and wood into jewelry.
It's just carving. You can carve anything you want to carve. So the horn is just like wood, and wood is wood, of course. We know we can carve it. This is a fish bone that has been carved into an earring like that. And then this is ebony wood that has been carved. Of course, we add other accessories to it. And as you can see here, we have these are cow horns and ebony wood with bones. So I try to fuse them together to bring out unique pieces.
The organizers, who were happy about the response of the public to an all-natural product bazaar, said it was the beginning of a crusade for the patronage of made in Ghana products.
It's been a great turnout. Not only have the vendors that we got come together and they're displaying beautiful products, and people are coming, people are buying. So it's very encouraging for us, because when we organize this event, and as much as we're promoting natural hair and beauty, we also want to give entrepreneurs and people who are involved in businesses in this space, we want to give them a platform.
Some patrons shared with us how convenient it is to go all natural.
Oh, it's super awesome because it's natural. All you have to do is moisturize, and the most basic moisturizer is water. Then we have our shea butter, we have our oils like coconut oil. It's pretty simple, really easy. You just have to understand your hair and you're good to go.
As Ghana marks Farmers' Day under the theme, Eat What You Grow, Ghanaians are encouraged to patronize a lot more of made in Ghana products and not just make it a talk. For Joy News, Gladys Osei Oredu reporting. All right, so I told you we have these two lovely ladies, Kuoko and Koko, joining us to talk the all-natural product bazaar. We explained a bit more about that. They actually are the brain behind the all-natural product bazaar. So I have Kuoko and Koko. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Thank you. Welcome back here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good. I love what you're wearing.
Thank you.
Yeah, all made in Ghana. You owe me one.
I will. I'll definitely
Right,
get you
so
one.
hi Coco, how are you doing? You look very calm as always. Right, so why an all-natural product bazaar?
Okay, I lost my voice a little yesterday.
What
so
did you do
Coco.
with your voice? When
It
I
was a
met you,
very
it wasn't
active.
like that.
No, but it was a very active day. It was a very good day. So
Yeah.
Coco, I'll talk about it.
I see, okay.
It's actually the Natural Beauty Bazaar.
Okay.
We started out, well, Coco has a natural hair salon, and I make products for natural hair.
Okay.
And during a discussion one time, we decided that we had to get a way to get people who have natural hair and people who want natural products to meet people in Ghana who make these products.
Yeah.
So we decided on a bazaar. So we decided to get together people who make natural skin products, natural hair products, grow natural food, packaged food made in Ghana, everything that is natural, and bring them on one platform so that they can interact with each other, and hopefully great things will come out of it.
And making it a Farmers Day to make sure our farmers are really satisfied that we are really consuming what they grow here for us.
Exactly.
Yes. So, do you mean you're not going to talk to me today?
No, I will talk. I will definitely talk.
Yes. So, how has it been like going natural, maintaining natural, you know, taking care of natural stuffs, people who keep natural? How difficult is it?
It's not very difficult. I mean, I think in the video clip you showed, someone was telling us that you need to understand your hair. So the most important thing is you need to try different things.
Okay.
So when you experiment, you figure out what works for your hair. Because my hair is different from yours, different from hers.
Yeah.
So really, I think a lot of people are now interested in natural hair.
Yeah,
But
it's
very
kind of a
few.
craze.
Yes.
It slowed down a bit though, but the
No,
craze
but-
was something else in sometime last year, last 2 years.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it's now very big. So
Yeah.
those of us who've been in the industry are surprised.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing, so long as people take the effort to know their hair.
Okay.
Someone will look at you and say, I want my hair like yours. But you take care of your hair,
Yeah.
and they might not be willing to invest in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's...
Is it expensive to do that?
No. No,
Tell
it's
us
not.
about that.
Once you know what works for your hair, you can easily acquire it. Most people go for things like coconut oil, shea butter, aloe vera gel, and there's some very affordable locally made products.
Okay.
Coco has some products as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love your spray.
I know.
Yeah, she tells me when she decided not to buy from anybody anymore, then she went into that enterprise and creativity. But let's also go in. Why do you think many people are a bit reserved when it comes to patronizing locally made products?
I think it's
several things.
It's very deep-seated. I think it's very deep-seated, but I think there's a certain prestige in being able to afford things that are made outside because they're more expensive. They probably look better. But better than the locally made products. But that's changing because yesterday at the bazaar, you saw how people who were making products had improved on their packaging, and you can tell that they were putting a lot of effort into making the products meet standards that people are used to from outside. So I think it has something to do with perception. But hopefully that's going to change, so it won't be too much of a problem anymore.
And for the most part, the things that are made locally are better because they're suited for us.
Yeah.
So once people realize it's good, even if the packaging is not where it should be, things are expensive. Most of the time they have to bring the packaging from outside.
Okay.
And that's the problem.
Okay.
But we have a lot of really amazing things being made in Ghana locally.
Yesterday I got a mosquito repellent.
Yes.
Foam, bath foam. I thought that was amazing.
Yes.
And made with honey and what?
Citronella.
Yeah.
And then I think they had some coconut oil in there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we get all products here? Are they all grown here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For honey, yes, I know.
Yes.
But the other product
The
ingredients in
citronella,
there.
it's basically fever grass, the lemongrass.
Okay.
So that's very common as well.
That's very common.
Yes.
We drink it too. It's nice when you make it into tea.
Exactly.
With okay, I was going to say particular brand. But of course, you can be part of this conversation via our WhatsApp number. The number is 0267844024. It's on your screen right now. Just keep your comments coming through, whatever questions you have. Quickly, because today we have a very packed show, so if you don't send your question for Kwoko and Koko concerning all natural products now, you might miss your answer, so do that quickly, very quickly. You also had talk sessions where you run patrons through eating healthy, and I heard a man talking about eating banana. When you think you want to slim down and eat banana, you may be piling up a lot of calories. You know about that?
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that.
Because the banana has a lot of sugar.
Okay.
And it's not that high in protein. And when you want to actually lose weight, you should increase the protein, reduce the carbohydrates. And so really, again, it's education. It's, again, figuring out what works for you. But there's a lot of information out there. And those were our partners from Herbalife and also Fresh Bites.
Yeah.
Fresh Bites is a healthy food company. So they make salads, sandwiches, shakes, smoothies, all that.
Okay. I see. So let's quickly take some messages coming through. This one says, natural girls, then play me Miss V natural girl. All right, so David, you heard that one. In fact, my weekly calendar is not complete without watching your show. Kudos to you, especially Nana Gabriel in Boga. Thank you, Gabriel. This says December 6th. Okay, you're telling us something else. Okay, better than before. Thank you. At least you contributed. This says, I like your program, Papa. Thank you. Of course. Which else would you love? I love this program. It really makes my day every time I watch it. Greetings from Strasbourg, the Christmas capital. I see. All right. I hope you're chilling, right? Don't make it a dull Saturday. Make sure you have a blast. This says, Gladys, I've been missing the show of late. Nice outfit. I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, my outfit is by Amanda Collections. Amanda Collections is at Pabinya. So the number will be on your screen. Just grab it. Christmas is approaching. So don't miss that opportunity because they won't disappoint you. They won't let you down. They will make sure you have your Christmas at on time. And you would love it too. Maybe, yeah. You could give you a try.
Definitely.
Okay, so this says, I have natural coarse hair. Please, any idea how to take care of it?
Moisturize.
What does she need to moisturize?
She needs water, and she needs oil, and she needs maybe a butter. So water, coconut oil, or any of the other, I would say,
butter.
So shea butter as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, watch the products that you use for your natural hair.
Okay.
A lot of people go natural and keep using the products that they use for relaxed hair. But these products have chemicals, really harsh chemicals that are bad for natural hair.
Oh, okay.
So they dry it out, and they make it brittle, difficult to comb, and then they call it coarse. But natural hair is not supposed to be difficult to
Smooth,
manage. It's
yeah.
supposed to be soft and easy to manage. So you should watch your ingredients. If you have anything like sulfides or mineral oils or paraben oils, which are petroleum products, you can just then you can stop using it and try other products.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody also wants to find out if there's any locally made products that can help remove scars.
Shea butter.
Shea butter.
Or cocoa butter.
I see.
Even coconut oil. They're very good for removing scars.
I see. How about honey, egg, and milk and those stuffs?
Honey is good not for scars. It's good for moisturizing your skin and giving it a nice glow, but not for.
I see.
Scars.
This is getting very interesting, but we have very little time. So I'd say thank you to sweet ladies. Are you twins?
No.
Because Kwokwa and Kokos rhymes, you know. All right, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you on the white carpet. In a moment, I have the fantastic man I spoke about joining me right here to talk fashion. So the men, stay tuned. You're welcome back. So now we're going to talk fashion. So if you are not fashion savvy, you've got to, sit up because it's going to sound, I'm sure you would love it because that's what he does. I mean, not just that, he is also, okay, that's one I'll leave for him to talk about, but I am just fascinated about his look. And so here you have him, Sylvester Fish. There's another one. Tell me about that one.
Which one is that?
I'm very familiar with Sylvester Fish, but there's a local name.
A local name?
Yeah.
Which one? It could be, I'm born Saturday, so
Kwame?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kwame Sylvester Fish. Welcome to the white carpet. It's a high five. That's
okay.
Yeah, thank
all
you.
Right, all
I'm
right.
just going to be...
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Yes, so your taste for fashion is something else. Is that how you started right from childhood? Were you initiated into that, or you grew up to identify that this is how you want to look and you kept it?
Well, thank you very much. I think your show is a very wonderful show. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.
Fashion actually has to come to you naturally, because it takes into consideration so many things. Okay. You have to look at your physique, you have to look at your body shape, your body type, and then you must have a pictorial view of who you are in your mind, you know, because whatever you wear is actually who you are on the deepest part of you.
I know this saying that says, dress how you want to be addressed.
Precisely, precisely. You know, so for me, when I was growing up, it's all about a sense of projecting what is really at the deepest part of you. You know,
Okay.
I dress the way I dress because that's me. It's natural. You know,
You
it
have
comes
the
to me.
pictorial look in your mind,
Exactly.
and you let that reflect physically.
Exactly, because then as well, it has to do with values. You know, you must understand that what you wear is all a reflection of the values you have. Okay, one, it could be that maybe it's for business. It could be that maybe it's for just a casual hangout. It could be that you're going for a cocktail. It could be that you're just hanging out with some business partners or some friends.
Yeah.
You need to understand the occasion.
Let me just find out. Do you look in a magazine to determine how you want to look each day?
No.
How are you able to just catch up? Okay, so I'm going to have a dinner with this corporate guy, so this is the look I want to have, or this is the appropriate look. Is it about the look you want to have, or is it about the appropriate look?
First and foremost, the setting of the event matters. If it's about, you know, top-notch business people, it's pretty formal.
Yeah.
And normally I like to wear a vest because, I mean, in Aberdeen, that's how I dress because of the cold. You know, so I'm quite used to that.
Okay.
And that's also a brand as well. So I don't really think of what I'm going to wear each and every day. When I wake up and I of course, I have my schedule for the week. So I know that I'm going here, I'm going there. But I don't know how to explain this thing, but I see what I wear inside my mind.
Okay. Some people have this perception that it takes money to look good. Is that true or not?
No, it's a wrong perception. First, I think what you wanted to say, is it expensive to look good?
Yeah.
It is not. You just have to know the kind of color combinations. You need to understand your body type. You need to know the color combinations. You need to understand the occasion.
How do I even get to know that one?
I think
I want to look good. How do I get to understand that?
Knowledge.
Okay, it has to do with my body type. It has to do with my complexion.
Knowledge. It all boils down to knowledge, because what people don't understand is that you need to understand body symmetry. Okay, if I don't want to be so technical, because this is a little bit of like a hanger. You need to, because we have endomorphs, we have ectomorphs, we have mesomorphs. You know, you need to understand your body symmetry, and you need to understand that there is something we call less is more, meaning that if you're a very plump person, you don't exaggerate yourself by wearing a lot of clothes that are baggy.
Okay.
You have to wear very thin clothes just to neutralize the effect.
Okay.
And then also, if you're a very tall lady, okay, you don't have to wear very tall earrings, because what happens is that you elongate. But if you're like 5'5" or 5'4", and you wear like very long earrings, it's perfect.
Am I looking appropriate to my earrings?
Wonderful.
Somebody's screaming into my ear.
No. You look good. You look good. I mean, because it corresponds with the height. You know exactly your BMI and all that.
Okay.
So, fashion is not just about picking clothes. You need to understand your body. You need to understand the occasion. You need to understand colors.
Okay.
You know, certain colors, they are harsh.
So it shouldn't necessarily be that I love red, so no matter what I must be seen in red.
No, it
But
shouldn't be
that
necessarily that.
I should look good in colors.
You should.
So some colors might not really work for you. You don't really go for them.
Exactly. You know. And especially, you know, we have these black and white, which is actually like a primary colors. You know, they can match with anything. But if you really want to blend a shades of colors, you need to be careful, because then that really demands an expertise knowledge. If you are blending like pink, and you're blending like royal navy blue, and you're blending like gray,
or to just let them merge into each other,
or mauve or burgundy, you know, then you have to be careful, because then you're blending shades. And if you don't take time, you may just appear and people will just be staring at you, or maybe a dog will just try to, you know.
Is it? Okay, so let me just take this before I even go into what I was going to say.
Sure.
Shades at night, what do you consider when you're picking your shades for the night and a night event?
Okay, if it has to do with dinner or it has to do with a normal cocktail, you need to be, first and foremost, you need to understand the event. You see, don't just go to events. Okay, there's a cocktail over here, then you just jump into your jeans and then you put on some blazer.
Is to find yourself there.
Exactly. You see, if you really want a real man and a real woman knows how to dress for the occasion. Okay. Now, you need to find out what is the occasion about. What is the subject matter?
Okay, so
what are we talking
for instance,
about?
It's a concert. That is where we have all the outrageous dressing.
Exactly.
So it's a concert like, for instance, tonight, Samini has his concert, his Samini Fest concert. So it's a music festival kind of thing. How should I look? What color should I consider? Kind of thing.
Okay, now if it's a concert, then definitely we are looking at special effects. It's not formal. You're looking at like casual, but it shouldn't be casual as in like you're going to a beach kind of casual. It could be like semi-casual, you know. You can have some, maybe a blazer for the guys. You can have a blazer, white
so
t-shirt.
So you, so basically it doesn't really matter what color you choose at night.
It doesn't really matter what color you choose.
Just understand the issue at stake.
You need to understand where you're going, the occasion. Is it, like it's a concert, so definitely it's going to be live music, people are going to dance, some few drinks here and there. So you don't really have to be so strict. Other than that, it defeats the whole purpose of the event. You got to be like relaxed. So put on something relaxing. And then for the ladies as well, you know, there is a dress you take to the nightclub, and there is a dress you take to a concert.
These days, you meet that same dress everywhere.
Exactly, there is.
It's left with me meeting that dress in church too.
Exactly.
But, okay, so let me just come to you. What did you consider before picking this outfit for the white carpet?
Tonight? Okay. First and foremost, when you even hear the word white carpet, it comes something comes into mind, right? It talks about, some kind of, how do I put it, unique styled talk show kind of a thing, you know, something that is separated from the normal, you know, norm. So I have to be formal, but the personality shouldn't be formal. You see, there's a difference, you know. Because I'm not here to talk on business, I'm here just to talk on casual. So in as much as I can be a little formal, but the personality should be relaxing. You know? So that's how you blend the two. Because I can be semi-casual because the platform is not really meant for that.
No, not really. All right, so is it your taste for fashion that made you consider branding seriously?
Is it my taste for fashion? Actually, no. Branding is actually a very important part of life. Branding is life, actually, because when I sit down, basically everything around us, from what you wear. I mean, I can brand this shoe right here, and it's going to sell just
something
like
else,
that, you know. It has to do with everything that has a name is a brand. That's it, anything. So this white carpet is a name, and therefore there are other forms of talk shows that are running similar. It could not be the same, but similar. So then how do white carpet establish itself as a top-notch talk show kind of a thing? Then when you engage someone like me, then I'm going to really go deeper, you understand? Because the brand cannot be any other thing apart from itself. It has to reflect something we call the brand core essence. The reason is that if you fake it, it's a matter of time. You will nosedive, you'll go down, because the people you're talking to will come to know that you're not real, because you can't maintain consistency. Your trajectory will just go off course, just like that. So I tell folks, be yourself, but you need to be yourself with a firm understanding of values, because the values of the brand, it could be excellence, it could be technology, it could be innovation. All these things should mutate with time.
We need more lengthier time. You have a lot up there. We should tap into that. But I don't remember ever seeing you in any other attire apart from suits.
Oh, well, I do. Maybe when you meet me on the basketball court on Saturdays at Aviation, I play basketball.
But if
so
you're not playing basketball,
I'm swimming.
you're swimming.
If I'm not
Otherwise,
swimming,
if you
I'm
come
watching
into anywhere,
movies.
you in suit.
If it has to do with formal business, you see me in suit.
Okay.
If it's a Saturday or it's a Sunday, then you see me in my sneakers, or maybe I just have my backpack.
I just will have to catch up with you
You
Sunday
should,
to
you
see
should
how different
come.
you look.
You should come. You should come. Maybe I'll teach you some few and one moves on the basketball court.
Sure, I'll come and try that. All right, so Mr. Fish, thank you. We didn't go halfway with him at all. But so I'm so sure he will be back here on the white carpet to, you know, not just Brandon, but he has other stuff he's into. It's so amazing. You have no idea. So it's been a small session with Silver Star Fish. The fish is P-H-I-S-H. So don't think it's his fish. He's not none of those you eat. Right, so in a moment, we're going to do the back movement right here on the white carpet. But before we do that, just enjoy this clip from Guru, the back movement.
Back. Do you know back? It's a movement. Tiny beat, NKZ. Yeah.
How are you taking care of those 5 children?
Yes. You ask a question. How do I take care of 5 of them? Yes. Do you know? Back. Do you know back?
You have to tell me that.
Yes. Back. But it's a movement. If you move, you pass here, you pass here, you pass here. Back. Then you elaborate yourself. Then. Should the krum focus affair?
So that back movement, you know, it all started from here, Joy News on Multi TV. And before I tell you the kind of movement we're going to do today, let me quickly take a few comments here. So this says, nice program, nice hairstyle. Thank you so much. This says, I like your program, Papa Thomas from Kibi. Okay, tell Sylvester that he looks very nice. He would hear that one. And please greet who? Fiancé Shaibu Loratu. Okay, she's heard you. I don't really bite into the idea that it doesn't take money to look good, said by Mr. Sylvester. You look good now because of money. Really, I think he has money, that's why he looks good. All right, so now let's go straight to the back movement. Don't get it twisted. It started right from here, Joy News, and so I have been joined in studio by Kwabena Chenchenhine Boaten. He is the reporter who unraveled the back movement. Hi, Kwabena. Welcome.
I think it has to be a papa.
Okay.
Papa high five.
I thought you go like papa.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, papa.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, so Kwabena, tell me, it's traveled so far. Now you open your radios and all you hear DJs and presenters all talking about. Actually, this morning I made it and now Guru has picked it up. Movement. He's put it in the song. I think this clip was shot in London, and you know, look at all the series of people saying How does it feel like?
Well, it's surprising actually. You know, it was just a normal everyday thing we do.
Yeah.
You know, myself and it was Richard went out one morning.
And coincidentally, Richard is a cameraman on duty right here with us too.
Right there, you know. So we were just the normal thing, and this gentleman, whether he's frustrated with life or what, but for some reason, I think it's just rewarding. Let me put it that way, because you put in so much, and if the very basic things you think you're doing are going that far, then I think it's just a great thing, just a great feeling.
So after seeing how far Papa is traveling, when you sleep, what do you think about? What's your dream?
You know, surprisingly today I went somewhere. I was somewhere in the morning, and I met someone. This lady just walks up to me. She's actually a friend. I knew her way back in school. So she comes in, she just hugs me and just calls her friends over. Hey, that's the Papa guy and everything, you know.
I see.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So it's I think it's open. You have to.
Okay, so I think I would want Richard to also share in the glory. So Richard, okay, yeah, you see yourself. Richard, I wish you could even talk to me, but you don't have your microphone, so unfortunately. But Richard, congratulations! Now your Pak clip is going places.
Yeah.
So do you find yourself talking to your friends and using the Charlie with the make Pak movement too?
Surprisingly, I don't. You know what? Even after the thing, it was life as usual. So it didn't really even click until I heard it elsewhere. I saw it on the internet and people calling me and people sending me messages, hey, Papa man, how you doing? You know, all that kind of stuff anyway. But I think it's a good thing. It shows the kind of work that goes on here at Joy News.
Have you been able to find a man? After the Papa day?
We have finally identified his whereabouts.
You have found him?
Finally.
Okay.
It took a while. You know, this thing is really gone far and companies actually want him.
I see.
For commercials. So.
Whoa, he got his problem solved in a way.
You, the
5 children, Pak movement.
I'm telling you.
He's sorted out.
Yeah, you know.
I see.
And he's all over now. So if this video is trending, when he sent me the link, I checked it.
It had over 10,000 views within a day.
Yeah.
Do you love the clip?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's an okay.
Is it because you see your handwork in there, or on a normal day it's a clip you would have loved?
Just how he was able to. He managed to blend the foreign thing and the local thing, getting the whites to sharing the Pak thing and all. You know, that alone is a bit surprising. You know, Guru has this very nice way of coming up with
to
things.
Utah, then he comes boy Sabre, and now you've lent out to him Pak movement.
Yes, I think so. That particular issue, I think, is something he needs to come sort out with Joy News. You know,
yourself or Joy News?
Joy News, you know, multimedia.
You're being diplomatic.
Well, yes, I did the interview and everything, but obviously the rights belongs to Joy News and all. And you know, I think we take a lot of things for granted in this country. People just pick on stuff and just use them. So probably we might have to look at that and if some 1 or 2 things
he has to come and pay homage.
Yeah, he has to come see Joy News. If not, you know, the normal things that follow.
Charlie, Guru, you for look sharp. Come and perform necessities.
You know?
Come now, thank you so much. Pak.
It's a Pak.
Yeah.
High five. Yeah.
So this has been a Pak conversation with Kwabena Chenchenyene Boateng. He's the star of the moment. Getting it from the Pak.
I'm just sharing in the glory. It's actually the guy's shine. I'm just stealing a bit of it.
Okay, points corrected. He's the part of the star. So the Pak movement man himself, and then the man who went like I don't seem to understand. Explain to me, and that brought about the Pak movement. Okay, so in a moment we have Bertrand Nana Texan, who is somewhere in the Ireland right now, but we'll get him back to Ghana right now. And then Francis Doku joining us right here on the white carpet. Stay tuned. Right, so that was Guru with Pak. Okay, so you're back on the white carpet. No more Pak. Okay, so I have Francis and Nana joining us, and it's so amazing. But today I don't really intend to make them talk too much. I want to try out something, but let me take comments. So this says, nice program, Gladys. GH is an interesting place, though. We have time to discuss Pak amidst our many challenges. I think the dude must demand some royalty for that one. All right, so today is one of the days that we are not really going to do critic analysis comments because it is Francis's birthday. So it's all about the birthday. We're going to cut the cake, pop the champagne, and say hooray, and say thank you to you for watching us. Yes, so Francis, were you able to pull anything at you?
Well, I'm not able to.
Happy birthday.
Same to you.
So you know what I'm going to do?
Is this my cake?
I'm going to invite.
I'm 40. I don't have any candles.
You're 40. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Take one.
No way.
One is gone. So you know, I would want a special somebody to come and do a fashionable birthday tune for you. Are you ready for that?
Hey, sir.
Okay, so that is our Beyonce coming. David, please, just Francis, give Francis Papa for now. Let's get
I thought you let him blow the
not
song.
yet. We'll sing the happy birthday first. You'll celebrate Jambo Three. So David, take us to Guru's Papa. We'll be back cutting the cake with a happy birthday tune.
Do you know Kwakwa? It's a movement.
Are you taking care of those 5 children?
Yes. You ask a question. How do I take care of 5 of them? Yes. Do you know? Do you know Kwakwa?
You have to tell me that.
Yes. Well, it's a movement. If you move, you pass here, you pass here, you pass here. Then you elaborate yourself. Then.
Right, so I waited for this moment. He doesn't usually do this, but for Francis's sake, to make it very special for him, he is going to do a line or two of especially birthday tune for Francis. So let's hear Sylvester Fish do that birthday tune.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. How old? But I haven't finished singing.
Okay. So Fish wants to end the happy birthday, so can we continue?
Okay.
So,
okay.
He wants to. The candles will finish, yes.
How old are you now?
How old are you now?
How old are you now? How old are you now?
Hallelujah.
Amen.
I am 14 years
Oh,
old.
praise the Lord.
He's 14 years old now. I'm 14 years old.
Woo! Hip, 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 hip. I jumped there. And may God bless you. Please pour me some drink.
May God bless you now.
Okay.
May God bless you now. May God bless you now.
So can you blow your candles before we go? Woo! So to love, hip, hip, hip. Hooray!
And a cheers.
Yes, there. So are you going to cut the cake? The knife does not cut. Yeah, so sure, cut it. Let's start biting then. Please, you can cut and reserve the roast for Mrs.
Yeah.
So you cut a cake as you wish yourself long life, prosperity, good health, and all that is associated. Hooray! All right, so the fun continues in studio here. So long as you can rush to join us here, you can be part. So Francis, this came to you from the white carpet, sponsored by Katie himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the rich man. Thank you so much, sir.
So do join us again, same time next week for another exciting edition. You could catch a repeat of the program on Sunday at 9:30 p.m. right here on Joy News on Multi TV. My costume is by Amanda Collections. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching us. Join us same time next week. Bye.
See ya.